Y'all know who David is? Do y'all know who David is, bro? It's literally insane, bro. I kid you not. If y'all don't know who David is, for the people who don't know, okay, for the people who don't know who David is, he's a rapper. This is one of his songs. I know you guys all heard the song. Listen to this. Bro, there's so many rumors. He's not guilty yet, but it's making him look so bad with all these new obligations and like evidence that they have about him so far. In the back of my mind, there's so many obligations and new cases about him so far. Shout out to Maddie Balls for putting this together. We're gonna watch this video right here. This pretty much explains all the new updates about what's going on regarding David allegations and where he's at right now. He's not really guilty right now yet, but apparently all the evidence that they have right now currently is making him look worse than what he is right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. In the back of my mind. Yeah, that song right there. That song is lit. Y'all think he's guilty or innocent, bro? Who think he's guilty? Honestly, I don't know, bro. Wait, didn't he recently dye his hair too? He recently dyed his hair too. Okay. I think he's guilty, bro. Let's just watch this video. TikTok users, if you're on TikTok, just listen up, bro. This is new evidence. This is from 3 days ago.
On September 8th, news broke that a badly decomposed
also
body
shout out to
was
Maddie
found
again
in a Tesla that was in an impound lot registered to the singer David. Now, David is a 20-year-old kid, ex-Fortnite pro. He has a grassroots type come up making music on his iPhone, and on top of that, he was on tour. So because of his personality, everyone just assumed it couldn't have been him, right? Until some more news came out just recently that may change the entire story. Real quick, I want to say I'm making this vid because the story is really confusing. There's a lot of theories and misunderstood things floating around right now. I mean, you have people like XQC who are investigating this on stream, and it's probably not the best source, as well as people who are just straight up making things up or posting misinformation. So I'm going to separate this video into two different sections. The first is going to be stuff that we know for sure, and the second is just going to be like theories and speculation from all the fans online. Also, here's a quick trigger warning because a lot of the stuff in this video is pretty disturbing. So with all that in mind, let's continue. If you don't know who David is, like I said, he used to be a Fortnite pro. He had a cool come-up story saying he wanted non-copyright music for his montages, so he started making his own songs with just his iPhone on BandLab. After uploading a couple songs to SoundCloud, he released the song Romantic Homicide. This song went super viral, and I'm sure you've all heard it. It's the "In the back of my mind, you died." That song. And this track absolutely blew up in July of 2022.
Yo, Syllabus was good.
And shortly after, he signed a record deal to Interscope. He continued releasing music and even opened for SZA on his tour. He also got to do the track Feel It for Invincible, a song that fans absolutely love. Even recently, David just did a song called
I didn't even know he
Loaded,
did. Most of the stuff is all new to me. I didn't even know he did a song for this for that anime song. Also, I didn't know he played Fortnite either. That's also new to me.
Collaboration with Fortnite. He had a montage.
Also, I didn't even know I didn't know any of this. I didn't know any of this.
Of his own gameplay as the music video.
We only know like 2 songs he did. Yeah, the only songs I've known of him was In the Back of My Mind, and a few other songs, but that's pretty much the main ones.
I'm saying all this to say he had a very organic come up, a family friendly vibe, and a
he was on call on the
personality.
Fortnite last week. I literally did not know that at all.
Just literally only made music so you could make a few more dollars.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was it.
How did you make your first song?
And I looked up how to make music on iPhone, and this app called BandLab comes up. I click on it, I put my Apple earbuds in, and I use my sister's closet as the studio. That's
why when the news first broke, most people just assumed he couldn't have possibly done it. I even said to a friend when it first came out, I was like, I feel like the Fortnite kid who's
a hunting simulator game. Oh sure, yeah.
Normal.
I gotta do reactions first though. I got a ton of videos I gotta react to.
Didn't do something like this, because that was always the impression that I got from him, but that may not be the case. When the news first came out, it was reported that there was a body in his car that had been there for an extended period of time.
A body, bro.
Found. It was too badly decomposed to be identified. Apparently, the car had been at the impound lot for a few days. This was after the car had been abandoned a few days before that, without ever being reported missing. According to NBC, a spokesperson for David said he has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. But he would have been touring for over a month before the body was decomposed, according to his tour dates, which is why, like I said, most people figured it couldn't have possibly been him. On top of that, the LAPD said it is one of several vehicles owned by the musician, with many different people using any of the vehicles at any given time. The police didn't arrest him or anything, and he just went on to perform like normal the same night, handing out Labubu.
Bro, he recently dyed his hair too. Bro, he did it. He did it. Bro, bro, you guys remember when I dyed my hair, right? Bro, I dyed my hair for a reason. I just didn't dye it, bro. I dyed it for a reason. He definitely did it. He definitely did it. Okay, let me tell you guys. The first time I dyed my hair, right? I wanted to be known as somebody else instead of my old self, right? I wanted to be known as somebody who pretty much isn't who I used to be. I wanted you guys to view me different from how I was in the past. Bro, he definitely did it, bro. He definitely did it. He 100% did it.
Been at the impound lot for a few days. This was after the car had been abandoned a few days before that.
Dude, this is crazy. Yo, Queen Coco, what's good? How you doing? He dyed his hair recently too. That's how he dyed his full hair. Like, who would do that?
Without ever being reported missing. According to NBC, a spokesperson for David said he has been informed about what's happened, and although he is still out on tour, he is fully cooperating with the authorities. But he would have been touring for over a month before the body was decomposed.
He dyed his hair for a reason.
Which is why, like I said, most people figured it couldn't have possibly.
He was afraid, so he dyed his hair so people can view him like a different person. I mean, I'm not saying he did it or not, but I'm like, the evidence is right there. His hair. Why would somebody dye his full hair like that? Like, bro, that's what I did too. Y'all remember when I dyed my hair blue? I had longer hair though, and I dyed it blue.
Possibly been him. On top of that, the LAPD said it is one of several vehicles owned by the musician, with many different people using any of the vehicles at any given time. The police didn't arrest him or anything, and he just went on to perform like normal the same night.
Yeah, we talking about David. There's new
David
David cases going around. There's new David cases going around that he did it. He's pretty much guilty. I mean, he's not guilty yet. They haven't came that close to if he actually did it or not, but it's getting close, bro. It's getting close. Show pictures of your old hair. Okay, after this video. Yo, Kat, what's up? How you doing? Kat, hi.
Up their ad campaigns with him, which is understandable why brands wouldn't want to be associated with those.
Look, he got removed from campaigns due to investigations. Crops and Hollister. Kind of crazy.
Types of accusations. However, things took a turn for the much worse when just recently the body was identified.
And now some breaking news on a major story that we've been following. We have just learned the identity of a teen found.
She's a teen. He's like 20 years old. What is a grown man doing what she's like 13 or something like that? She's 17. Wait, how do you know that? I thought she was like 15. She's literally underage. And he's like 20.
Dead inside of the trunk of a Tesla registered to the singer.
15, I think. Yo, she's literally like 15, bro. Exactly, Marco, bro. Exactly.
Investigators now say that the victim, Celeste, reported as a runaway last year, had not been seen since.
It was the body of a young girl named Celeste, who would have just turned 15 years old. She went missing in April of 2024 when she was 13, so she was missing for over a year. Of course, though, this in and of itself doesn't directly link her to David, but TMZ interviewed the girl's mom, who said that her daughter had a sh tattoo right on her index finger in red ink.
Look,
has a sh tattoo.
She's 15 years old. She's 7 years older than him? No, that's cap. She's literally 15. It says it right here. It literally says it right here.
Tattoo on his right index finger. This tattoo isn't necessarily unique to David. I mean, Rihanna has it, Lindsay Lohan and Lily Allen do too. But what makes things miles worse is that the mom claimed her daughter had a boyfriend named David. Right after this news came out, bro, David canceled his upcoming show. TMZ confirmed that a house David was living in was searched by the LAPD. The house was being rented by his manager from Interscope, but there are...
Dude said I look like him. Okay, bro. All right, bro. You're canceled. Yo, syllabus. I don't know. I don't have an actual game that we're gonna be playing today, but we'll vote for that later.
A ton of pictures and videos of him in the house over the past year. Apparently, LAPD homicide detectives searched the house Wednesday and walked out with a computer and several evidence bags.
Now, Mike, do we know if the search has anything to do
Wait,
with
he
the girl's
walked
death,
out?
though?
Yeah, so Susie and Juan, we are working on those details right now. What I can tell you is that it is literally right where we know that the car was towed from. So remember how this all happened, as you heard from Nicole. The car was towed from the Hollywood Hills. It wasn't until it was at the tow yard where the body was found. So if we go back to where the car was towed from tonight, there's a presence of Los Angeles police detectives that are out there. We can see them in their plainclothes suits. We also see crime scene text. It appears to be centered at this home. Sky Cow was able to get a peek before it got dark. To be clear, LAPD has not said tonight if this investigation is related to the investigation of the girl's body being found, but they are like less than 100 feet away from where it was all found. So this is all happening in the same neighborhood.
For reference, this is how close the house was to where the car was found, which I think is a lot more incriminating than it originally
that's
was let on to
crazy,
be.
bro.
And on top of that, the police are saying that the car was driven through an alley, possibly with the intention of trying to avoid traffic cameras.
Wait, one of his videos of his songs, I don't know which one, but there was one video where he's getting bodied in his car. Yo, that's crazy.
Or something like that. So it's just crazy how close it was to the house that he was staying in. The only other thing we know for sure is that there was a photo taken of David just a brief walk away from where the victim lived. The person who posted the picture was alleging that David was paying people off, but there isn't any
Paying
concrete
people
proof.
off is insane. TMZ confirms that this photo shows singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. BRB, I'm gonna go grab some food, but
on that. All
That's
we know for sure
crazy.
is that he was in that area. Kali Uchis even said she's in the process of taking down the song she has with him following this news.
he made a song with her, and now she wanted.
So this is everything we know for sure. All of our
Everything's
information
just
from
falling back
official
to him.
sources. However, as you can imagine, the internet detectives got straight to work. And a lot of this alleged information looks really bad if we're being honest. Again, I just want to clarify, everything going forward isn't like super factual. It's not confirmed by official sources. But if I'm being honest, most of this proof that we're seeing confirms that he knew the victim. First of all, there's messages from his Discord server.
So
that
much
show
has
him
happened
talking
in
to a girl named
2025, bro.
Celeste. This interaction was from 2022, by the way, and it says she joined the server back in 2021. There were also
So 2022, she was like 13, bro. He's messing with a 13-year-old. Wait, that makes him a teen too then. But still though,
people who had a convo
crazy difference.
saying they were pretty sure he had a girlfriend named Celeste in 2024. One of the strangest messages from his server was someone who said in response to him saying he was in a song crisis, drop the one with the missing girl, Celeste. This message was also sent in August of 2024.
Yo, plain evidence right there. Literally evidence right there. This is crazy. What a race do you think I am? You're black.
All of this is very strange because at the very least it goes to show that people were aware of this girl in his Discord server. Like, I saw someone tweet, "You're telling me people knew about David and Celeste in a Discord server and didn't say anything?" And I saw some people saying she lied and said her age in the server was 18, but I don't know, still just a weird situation. Someone also recorded all of these screenshots, which leads me to believe that these are legitimate. On top of this, photos started popping up saying it was the two of them together like this one.
my
There's also
gosh.
this photo from Discord as well, which looks similar to the victim. There was also a bunch more pics and videos that leaked that showed David with a girl that resembled this girl. Apparently, someone even got into his iCloud and started leaking photos of them
This is diabolical, bro. Is he actually a pedo, bro?
together. Then there's also this really strange Reddit post. On September 8th, the day the original news broke, someone responded on r/hiphopheads in response to the news. This guy is a weirdo. A close friend's little sister from the LE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in the 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who's in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake Elsinore. At the time, everyone
7th
thought this was
grade,
just some
bro.
random Reddit user who was tweaking. And now with the latest news, it seems very real. I mean, the girl was reported missing about 70 miles away from where the car was found. So the fact that this random guy was able to piece those dots together, it just doesn't seem like it was some made up story. On top of all of this, a song leaked that I can't confirm if it's real, but it's called Celeste. Apparently, David wrote it in 2023, and the lyrics are kind of crazy.
My Valentine, I wanna make you
This very well could be
Yo, those lyrics are absolutely diabolical, bro. This song clearly it's not out. It's not
AI or something. I couldn't tell you, but a lot of people believe that it is in fact real. There was also this weird tweet from 2022 where he said, "When I was writing this, I got a notification from you. As you were talking about wanting to be with your mom and your sister again, take me where I belong. But our circumstances won't allow us to be in our ideal situations. We gotta push through it, bro." This was from an old thread where he was talking about Romantic Homicide, his breakout
This
hit.
literally
Another
says
crazy
it all.
coincidence was that the music video for Romantic Homicide was released on the victim's birthday. Fans also pointed out that the lady in the video resembled the victim. On top of that, the lyrics just look a little weird now. Everyone has been looking at his old lyrics under a new lens, and a lot of them don't look great. Like this one where he says, "He might have you, but I've got your ghost." Everything just looks
He's not in jail yet because clearly they don't have enough evidence to actually say he actually did it yet. They can't do anything if he's not fully guilty for it yet.
so weird now with this news. Like he apparently brings a casket and stuff to his shows, and his TikTok reposts just look terrible. Like there's this one that reads, "Imagine we were two cannibals in the late 80s who randomly met, and then we fell in love and tried to be better and start a life together. Then you died and I ate your bones." Like, why would you ever repost that? Or this one that says, "Me watching her scream after I poured boiling water on her after she told a boy happy birthday
Bro,
because
this
why
is
you happy?
crazy,
He made it
bro.
another year." Just weird stuff. That's super weird to repost, especially under this context. The latest thing to happen was the alleged brother of the victim, who was
This is
followed
so
by
weird.
David, was found. People started DMing him and asking him questions, which I think is a bit too far. Like, this guy's definitely grieving right now that his sister's body was just found, and now the whole internet's put him on blast. But regardless, he claimed that they went to the police and it was waved off due to a lack of evidence. Again, I can't confirm if this is actually the brother, but that's what most people believe. There's other stuff too, like some alleged text between the victim and a friend talking about David, or people talking about another guy who was in the picture that David also knew, but that's not super important. This is the main information that everyone's focused on. Like I said though, this is all speculative stuff and theories that come from fans, although if I'm being honest, a lot of it looks pretty legit. Most of the public believes that he is guilty of being a pedophile and a murderer, and honestly, I'm not sure how.
Yo, he actually said it himself, bro. He said it. He said it. He said it. He said it. He said it.
David and his team could spin it in a way that make him seem not that way. However, some people do believe his innocence. Streamer and collaborator of David, Jason the
Oh, he did make a collab with Jason. I didn't listen to the song, but I seen like videos of it, but I actually listened to it.
Ween,
I forgot all about that.
who just made a song with him.
Jason, you made a song with this man, bro, and are they still cool? Hold
Was
on.
asked about whether or not he thought David did it, and on stream he said he didn't think so.
Situation?
With David?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Oh, so he thinks he didn't. Jason thinks he didn't do it. Jason, you're cooked, bro. I'm
Thank
sorry.
God, bro. Because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried
Cooked.
that I'd be an asshole if I did.
Cooked.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally
He's
performed
cooked.
the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No. And I'm going to perform. We're going to perform on the 20th, me and David.
Tesla.
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
No,
but also,
I don't think it's...
I mean, that is true. He's been on tour the whole time, but like, still though, he could be faking it. I mean, if he dies the concert or the tour, it make him even more sus. So he's stuck with the tour.
him either. I think
makes
it's
sense
like
to do it that
almost
way.
obviously not him.
Quick little update.
I think David is a serial, bro. This man spelled cereal wrong, bro. Yo, MR, what's good?
Jason, among a bunch of other people, celebrities and influencers. And
Oh, he unfollowed them. So Jason actually does think he did it. Jason has just unfollowed David on Instagram, bro. That's crazy.
friends of David have all unfollowed him, so his case is clearly getting much worse. But as of right now, with everything that's come out, people in general are assuming he's guilty. Like this person who said, "TikTok, you will crumble for running to defend."
By the way, she was 13 at the time of her death. TikTok, you will crumble for running to defend. This is not only
This not only a killer, but a
P.
Or this person who said he's 20 and she was 15. He's a pedophile and a
20 and 15 is crazy, bro. If I catch any one of y'all dating a 15-year-old and you're over the age of 18 or 20, bro, you're getting canceled, bro. I don't want you on my channel. I'm sorry.
murderer. Yeah, fuck no, he needs to be locked up now. This person even said, I'm usually an innocent until proven guilty type of person, but with the amount of
Yo, Luca, what's up? How you doing?
evidence against
Bro, he definitely deserves some type of jail time for. He was dating a 15-year-old, bro. Like, doesn't that show you more than enough evidence?
David, you're just delusional if you think he's innocent. I don't know about the delusional part. That's kind of harsh. And I don't want to jump to the conclusions in this video or make some false accusations, but I have to say the allegations look very bad for him. Even if he wasn't involved in her passing, it does seem like they dated or were very close based on everything we know, which at the very least, allegedly, would make David a pedophile. I don't know though.
Exactly. I'm doing good. I'm sad. I have to do. Oh, you got to do homework.
This whole situation just leaves me with a ton of questions.
Good luck.
If the mom of the victim knew that she was dating someone named David, did she not know his age? And I'm not blaming her specifically, but it seems like the people around her knew a bit about it, like the guy from the Reddit post who apparently knew that she ran off with David. And I guess other people knew too, at least that's how he made it sound. However, on the flip side, the brother claimed that the police didn't do anything. So is that really the case? Did the police not do anything at all? I don't know. I just can't imagine there's a way in which David and his team can spin this without any sort of admission of guilt, at least acknowledging that he knew her or had a relationship with her, which is wrong. The only possible explanation that could make him innocent is the fact that maybe it was a setup, but even then,
Maybe it was. Maybe. How many people think y'all think it's a setup? I don't know, bro. I honestly think there is a possibility of it being a setup. But at the same time, bro, like, it's right here, bro.